Hey everybody, I'm Jeremy. Thanks for tuning into my show. I'm going to be live streaming some Anno Online tonight. And I live streamed this not too long ago, so this is sort of a revisit. And I wanted to rearrange some stuff. Basically, my town populace got so big that I'm not liking how I have everything crammed in there because it's getting to the point now where one building, I need to fulfill a new quest. It will say, this has to be within a radius of the distributor and the warehouse and this. So I have to keep meeting all these requirements. So I started building it the way I wanted to, but now I'm like, oh, now I have to put this here. So I just start squeezing stuff in wherever it'll go. So I'm going to rearrange some stuff as soon as I get my tea ready. Yeah, Deviant nailed the Deviant hit the nail on the head. It's no foresight. I have no foresight with these games, although I love them. And actually, I'm using a different. Well, that's not working. There it goes. I'm using a different browser. I was using the old browser and it wasn't letting me use right-click functionality. You can right-click and drag the map around. So that's handy. That's super helpful. I thought that was the case. I use a weird esoteric Chinese or Japanese browser called MaxSpawn Cloud, and although I like it, it's different and it's not always ideal. But now I feel like I'm stuck with it, and I just want to keep using it. Anyways, you can right click and browse around. Here's my beta present. I got my golden ship statue for being in the closed beta. And what I want to do is see here. You can tell it's not very large yet. It's not gigantic yet. I did open up this area because you explore these areas, like the clouded areas you explore, and there was this big area right here that I went ahead and opened up. It took about an hour uh, from when I ticked it. It said it was going to take like an hour, hour and a half. So what I'm thinking of is starting down here. And I thought of what I try to do is actually try to force the game to be the way I want it to be a little bit, and try for looks over just maximizing efficiency. You know what I mean? Like especially in Facebook games, everybody just when I played Farmville, like I actually kind of liked. Oh no, I Farmville was okay. The one I liked the most was that Western one. What was that Western clicky one Facebook had? I think it was by the makers of Farmville. Frontierville or something like that. Anyways, I kind of liked that a lot. But I didn't want to just keep maximizing everything. I wanted my house to look this way, certain way, and I wanted to put it in a certain place, so on and so forth. I know some people I've met through Facebook learning about those games. They just are like hardcore. They're just like, oh, just make 25 rows of this and just stack, 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 stack. And it's like, okay, at 10 a.m. I'll mail you this, and here's a community where you can mail out 1,000 different people, and they'll each mail you back, and then you can like get 1,000 honey pots, but you gotta plant them all before 10 p.m. tonight. And I'm just like, sure. So here's what I want to do. Here's my idea. This is the breaking ground when my crew moved in, where my statue is gonna be, and I wanted to start by moving my fisherman's hut. So we can move everything around. I thought about destroying it all and rebuilding it, and I think, get all the money back from it, but I don't think I'd get all the resources back from it, so I didn't want to do that. But anyways, fishery, we got to have it. Look at this. I found this spot ahead of time, so I'm going to throw my fishery over here because it's within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 schools of fish. Yeah, you can trade with other players. You can you'll be able to visit their towns and whatnot. Um, Let me open this up. Mike Maka is another player that I'm friends with. Northberg, he's the NPC. But I think, yeah, you can right click their names and click visit, and I think that way you can like do different dealings with them, and I think you can actually help each other out. Like, let's go ahead and visit the NPC. Uh, here's the NPC. He has a really cool looking town, right? Look at this. Wow, that's insane. He's got this cathedral construction going on here to build a giant cathedral. I think they show this in the YouTube video trailer for the game. You get to see a little bit of this. And now see over here, this is what I like. Little stuff like this. Look, it's like a tiny little hamlet. But see, this is cool over here because it's like it looks like there's some art to the way it was laid out. You know, here's a few little houses. That's kind of the deal I'm going for. And look at, it's like this own little area over here, and they even have a fisherman's hut and a distribution house here. Boy, they got a ton of stuff. This place is gigantic. Look at this thing. Now, I think you can reach your limit for an island. You can discover everything, and then you get capped. And I think what you do after that is you just get a second island. Here's their docks, which is kind of cool. The ship's moving in and out of the docks. The graphics are pretty cool on this game. You know, this actually reminds me a bit of, in the realm of HeroCon Online, and how do I go back now? I think there's, oh wait, right there. HeroCon Online and, what am I thinking of? Pride of Tarn. Those games, although those games are isometric RPGs, so you're actually controlling a character, but it's sort of this view angle, and it has that kind of realized artwork that this has in it. So, alright, we moved our fisherman's hut here, and here's our influence. You can click on the buildings to get the influence area. And we're within like a ton of fish, so our efficiency here should jump way up to 100 soon. It probably just went down because I moved it or something like that. I have warnings over my lumberjack huts, but that's only because the warehouse on this island are full. Okay, so what we need to do is, I want to do like what Northberg had with that little tiny corner. Only I want to have it sort of the golden statue. I need to move this. Move it more like right there. Now what I want to do, and I have tons of wood and stone, so I'm going to build, this is what I want to do here. Boom, 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 boom. Now this may not be, you know, the wise thing to do, right? To maximize your gain, but I just want to have some fun. I don't really care that I'm maximizing my gain. So this is sort of there. Boom. See, that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna build, but basically, this little area is probably gonna be the slums. Yeah, Deviant, and that's the number one reason why I really want to have it anymore, is because like a review or somebody new viewing for the first time can keep up and understand the conversation that's going on. So this is going to be the little slumville over here, so I'm going to have to move a lot of stuff. But I wanted, the idea was that during the groundbreaking, you know, everybody was proud, and this was the first area they built. But we need to move the warehouse, I believe, over here. Oh, the warehouse doesn't have an area of influence. I think you just need a road connecting to it. So that's cool. So we could leave this on the beach and just have it move it down more. I think I'll do that with the harbor master's office too. I think you start with a harbor master office already there. Oh, you cannot move this building. Oh no. Well, I guess that's where the harbor master office stays. I'm moving this one though. Okay, where should we move this one to? Oh, how do we rotate these? Look, it looks like it's stuck facing this way. I was hoping we could change the building face. Can we rotate this? Move building. No, we can only move. There's no rotate option, is there? Well, should I do that, just that then? 'Cause we're gonna need a distribution. Well, you do, like, some of these, you have to have the road going right up to them. Like, I think we're going to have to, in order for this fish to get distributed, I think we have to connect a road right up to it. Um, and I think where you can see that is when you look at, when I'm building a road. Alright, I click on the road function. See all the tiny green squares that appeared everywhere around the different buildings now? Those are signifying, like, the connection points to that building, basically. Here's our farm. See, this little area here is sort of our farming areas, and I think I want to move that over to here amongst the trees, I think. So let me try it. Let me get these out of the way here. This is what, our wheat? Where should the wheat go exactly here? I might be removing this a lot. Oh, it makes the wheat fields disappear, because I guess they have to go with it. So we're gonna have to build the wheat fields out again. Can I do this? Well, see, I don't know if I want to do that, because, well, I can't do that. Yes, I can do that. Let's just put them there for now. There's our wheat fields. See, what I'm going to end up doing is juggling and shuffling a ton of stuff around. But I'll probably purposely keep some dirt roads around here, but I think I will definitely, as soon as we get over to here, I'll try to stick with because the stone roads actually increase the distribution speed, so that's actually helpful. And I don't think we can move a road, can we? No, we cannot move a road. Unfortunately, we have to destroy the roads. So we gotta be a bit careful, because then to rebuild them. The dirt roads I can build endlessly, but the stone roads it uses 5 stone per little tiny section of road. And so I'm limited on my supply of stone. Or at least the speed at which I get my supply of stone. So we need a distribution house over here. So I say, if we go by efficiency now, we could do it like right here. What am I thinking of? Right, like this. Whoops. It's like right there. this is a big marketplace over here, or the medium-sized marketplace, while this is a small marketplace. So what I'm going to do is move that small marketplace over. Whoops, did I get the market? Is there two of them there? Surely there's not two marketplaces there. Yeah, why do I have... I don't even know why. Okay, well, I'm going to move one of them over here. See, the marketplace doesn't affect... The small one doesn't affect a huge area. So we need... Where are our houses going to be here? We need to... I'm going to say... See, maybe I should do this differently. Now I'm jealous of the NPC village. I don't know. This is... David, this is the first time... What I did around the statue would be qualify as a double road, and that's the first time I've ever done that. I don't... By the looks of it, it looks like I don't need to do a double road. I guess if you just want look for looks, yeah, that's what you would do, which you see right around the statue. But now I'm already second guessing myself here. I actually kind of liked how I had my farming type stuff going on. My farming oriented buildings and businesses. Let me see. Now see, the fisherman's hut's giving me a problem. It's saying carts cannot reach this building. It's saying it's only 50% efficiency. I don't know why it's saying that. It is kind of cool you can place your fields in a little bit slightly different way. So let me try this. Let me go ahead and keep that there. Whoops. Move this to... It looks like if I move this, I'm moving it into what qualifies as woodland, and it will reduce my efficiency for my lumberjack huts. But I don't care. You gotta have a... Whoops, I don't want to do that. You gotta have a little fun with how the place actually looks, you know? I think so. But these trees might, you know, be in the way forever and ever. It's so weird how, like, they get this really cool, like, fall-colored leaves look to them. There must be the color must signify density of some type, and maybe, when you scroll over them. Yeah, that too. Have different shaped fields. Now, somebody said if I hold the space bar, the trees will disappear. See? They do. So I can see better what I'm doing here. See what happens if I do this? Dun, 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 dun. So that's my wheat farm. Now, I think, yeah, you can see the colored yellow houses are buildings that are affected. So the harbor master office evidently is affected, but you can't move the harbor master office, obviously. So I guess you have to have roadway. And the other building you can see that's affected are these distribution houses. So, but it doesn't look like you have to have, because of the color of them, they're sort of a pale yellow, or it they I think that signifies they only need a roadway connecting them. They don't actually have to be within this lighted field of this radius of what's the word I'm looking for? Effective radius of influence. That's what I'm looking for. The influence radius. So we reset this. So it's going to take some time for our efficiency to bump back up. I'm kind of wishing now. Maybe I should have done this. See, I always want to. This is what is a problem for me with video games like this. I sit here and I just want to play and think of, play with getting certain things just right. Like, I'll sit here and waste so much time just to place one building just where I want it. But sometimes you just have to do it to kind of start seeing it, to help goad yourself into, help you goat yourself, into actually making something instead of just wasting time needlessly. So lumberjack hut, there's our influence, and we don't want that. We want some houses too, so those are vassals. These are better houses here. I've upgraded them to call they're vassals. They hold 15 people per house. These are the smaller ones, which only hold 8, but we'll move these. We'll move some of these. Now it's probably going to start giving us all sorts of warnings. See, I don't want to do that. I'm like, well, do I? No connection to a marketplace. Oh. Will it still move it? Yes. Well, it was nice to get that warning. Yeah, I wanted to move that marketplace, and I didn't, did I? Well, let's move that there for now. We need to move this distribution house for now, I think. Whatever. I think that's a distribution house. These guys aren't producing anything right now anyways, because my storage is filled. Here's what I'll do. Just to play around. See, this is what I don't know. This is what I do with games sometimes. I don't have to justify myself to you. I'm starting to think I want that to connect with the warehouse. This road will go right by here if I do this, though. Let's move a bunch of houses down now. Maybe just for my brain it would have been better if I would have actually destroyed everything. What I want to do is I want to build kind of like a small little town area, like what's it had? Yeah. Are these houses different? They occupy different amounts of space? They do. Shoot, but you know what I would like to do? I'd like to have the... Okay, I got it. Here's what we're going to do. This is what we're doing. We're moving this, which means we're going to make this a little more central here, which unfortunately means I have to destroy these roads that I just built. So we have erase. They call it erase, but I can keep that. I can keep some of it. Just the corner. Can I erase a whole line? No. Oh, I'm getting some of the resources back. Not all of them. That's cool. I'm getting some of them back. And some of the money. Okay, here we go. I'm just wondering how it's gonna look. So we need to zoom in so we can see better. There. And now I want to do things like we have a spinner's hut here. I'm going to move some businesses over. And then I think I'll see what requirements I have to do then and maybe totally redecide all over again. For all I know. What's this one? The goat farm. This is the sheep farm. Now, what I might do is I might move this back, this wheat farm back to where it was. I forgot how it was. I don't know. Although I like the way it looks now. Now I promised more action, and now I'm just sitting here having you look at me doing nothing because I'm just sitting here thinking. Okay, where's the market? We need the small market. That's definitely going to have to be here. It's not very big, so I'm not going to fret over it. I think what I'll do is just put it right here and then put a bunch of houses around it. Or should I put that right here? Let me just put it right here. That's a residence. I hurried up and moved over there real quick, wasn't it? See, I do want to waste some space. That's what I want to do, purposefully. Yes. See? I just don't know. Now, again, already, I'm not liking where that statue is. I was thinking of I'd have sort of like a central area for the statue, but now I'm thinking maybe I just should have it off-center. And then, ugh. Now I wish you could move trees too. Like, get these trees out of the way. Still, this game is not bad for a browser game. It's kind of fun. I'm having fun with it. Okay, I think I definitely want to keep that there. Let me move some houses down. And you know what? Here's some little things I really like about the functionality. Within a browser game, you can do like multi-functions. In a way, if you think about it, the computer is performing multiple actions. I clicked on the move key. Now I clicked on the house I wanted to move, and it locked it to the cursor. But I can still right map around and then let go, and the house is still locked to the cursor, which is kind of neat. So, it's not like it's limited to how many actions can be performed at the same time. But here's what we'll do. Move that there. What's this one? I forgot what building that is. What else do we have here? I'm forgetting which is a regular house, and I believe this is a residence. Nah, is that too big to be a residence? I want to see what this looks like when I do this. Oh, it kind of interferes. It kind of leads up to the... Whoa, what happened there? A little glitchy glitch. Here's a residence. We'll move this one. Maybe I won't make this look like a slum area. Maybe I'll just kind of wait and see what starts to happen out of this. Maybe I will move a vassal over here too. 'Cause these are pretty cool houses. You notice the icons they use aren't all the same too? So it kind of helps break up the monotony of the same exact models stacked right up next to each other. You can see how they're facing differently, and there's slight differences like this one in the design. Here, I'll go ahead and move that one down here. Now that, whoops, that would be 3 wide, right? It's technically about 3. I don't know if I have one that's only 3. That's a residence? Okay. But that's more than 3 wide, isn't it? Is that 3 wide? Yep, that's 3 wide. That'll work. See, this is part of what I actually used to do on Facebook. That's part of the reason why I had a lot of fun with those little Facebook games. Cause I would just sit there and I'd be like, no, I want my fence to be this shape, and I want my cow to be right here. Now I don't think I can fit a house in here, into this little area here, but maybe I'll just let that go. This, I think, counts as being connected to the warehouse. So we've got that connected. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Now see how things just happen? I originally set out to make this like Slumville, USA. But, well, really, it's not, it can't really look like Slumville. But I was kind of going with that idea in mind. And now it's like I'm totally just doing other things now. It's kind of cool though too. Wherever you build roads, you're gonna have people walking on them, so that's kind of cool. Oh, now I cannot reach a marketplace, so I definitely have to do something to connect these buildings with this marketplace. What I don't know is if I really want to have the stone roads mixed with the... I should connect both the houses. Whoa, now what's wrong with them? Moving out. Oh, whatever. They'll be back. You'll be back. I'm building you a masterpiece here. You have to have patience. Okay. See, this is important stuff here. This is what's important. Importante. Now, it might take some time for them to register back to normal again. Oh, also, it looks like we're missing some faith. So I need to move the church down here or build a secondary church. So, we... Actually, that's a good idea. We need a little church down here. Maybe I'll just build another church. And that would be under, I believe, right here. Chapel. So here we go. The chapel. I don't know if I'm going to keep that one road up here, right here, that's blocking us. I kind of like the idea of the chapel being over right around here. I might have to destroy some of these roads here. They're kind of getting in my way now. They're harshing my buzz. Is that what they hippies or kids used to say? But while I'm kind of thinking of this, it dawned on me earlier that I still haven't finished Bioshock 1, and I still have Bioshock 2 to play through. So I'm almost done with Bioshock 1, I'm sure of it. I'm close to the end. I think I have to do 3 or 4 little missions, but I think I'm in... Well, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just over the halfway point, now that I rethink it. Alright, so that's cool too. That's... I like... Oh, I got an idea. Here, I have an idea. We'll move that. What we'll do is... I'll put 2 more vassals down here. No connection to a marketplace. That's bullocks. Oh, they don't. If they get on this... Yeah, this road. Come on now. How can that be? That... Does a connection between a dirt road and a stone road not count? That doesn't make any sense to me. But well, I'm gonna build some roads anyway, so some dirt paths here. Well, let me build one more out. Did I build it? There we go. we need another differently designed. Here we go. We'll use this one. That's a kind of a different design. And I think this farmland right here will look pretty okay the way with things the way they are. And I actually might move that wheat field back. Whoops, got a little glitch there. See, I'm liking this because like you can actually see tons of little dudes walking all over the place more. It looks a little more lively. This road feels weird being cut off here. Just ending right there. Okay. These people are still fixated on moving out? Maybe I need to connect that church somehow, but I'm not quite sure how yet. And I'll probably be rearranging this all over again, like a week from now. That's why I'll take tons of screenshots. Okay, so I'm liking this. We're making some progress here. And I'm kind of liking this area right here with the farmland. Even this wasted square right here, I'm liking that. That's the spinner hut. I don't want that there. Now, where did I have this wheat field? I had it like... Let me try moving it back, see how that looks. But I'll put some space in between, like right here. Maybe right here. Right here. Oh, the tree is covered up. That's kind of bogus. What if I put it right here? Ah, that's kind of bogus. The tree's covered up. Now I have to redo the whole wheat field thing like I had it. Now what do I want to do? I kind of liked how I had this little patch of dirt for no reason whatsoever. I still liked it. I want my dirt patch. I want it. See, it's all going to be covered up, though, by the trees. Dagnabbit. Well, let me try to plop these down real quick and see what's going to happen here. I don't want it that close to the house. See, oh, man, I don't like how the trees are covering it all up. Can give them catty corner. See, it just does not seem right now. I was gonna make all this dirt too, just for looks, but it doesn't. This doesn't seem right now at all. I don't know. I'll leave that. I think I'll leave that. Let me destroy these. Look, when you do dirt, it's destroying the trees, right? Maybe I could use that to my advantage. If the dirt, okay, the dirt destroys the trees. So that's good to know. Yeah, see that? Ah ha ha ha. Now wait, how can I do this? Ah ha ha. I can just sort of fiddle with making the trees disappear. Whoops. That's not too shabby there. So, actually, from just deciding to leave the majority of this farmland here, but should I turn all that to dirt roads or should I keep it as like? Oh, and I need to connect I still need to connect the fishery here. Let me just connect it real quick with this, I think. It should qualify as a complete connection. Yeah, okay, oh, the church needs connected. I must raise the trees. So let's see what happens. Oh, it didn't make the tree disappear. Okay. Nope. Now that might have that should make a complete connection with the church, and I got rid of a few more trees. That's pretty cool. Handy to know to get rid of the trees. What else did I need, though? Actually, my town is fairly well functioning still. I guess I really didn't move all that much stuff. These guys are still telling me services. What do you mean services? Are you not within reach of the church? Yes, you are. And the market? Oh, these people aren't within the realm of the market. But these two are. And everyone's within the realm of the church, so I don't get that. Yeah, no market, I get that. But this one here is saying no services. I'm... Oh! Not enough. We need a lumberjack, that's why. I keep forgetting we can click on this and see an icon here that indicates what we need. And it's saying a lumberjack hut or whatever here. Lumberjack hut. So I believe what that means is we need lumberjack and a distributor. So I didn't move a distributor down here yet, did I? So let's do that. Spinner's hut. Goat farm. Where the heck was the nearest distributor I had? Here, distribution house. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I'm sorry this might not be the most exciting live stream, but it's actually showing off a lot of possibilities, and it might spur people to ask questions on, like, what are the limitations for Anno Online. Some good old-fashioned just let's play type footage. So here's the... Oh, look at that. Well, we're cut off. Here's the area of influence I have. So, but I definitely want to have I want it over here somewhere. kind of out of the way. So let's do it. Let me think again, because I'll need, shoot, a woodcutter. See the buildings that turned red? Because I have to have them just within, I'll have to move that one woodcutter and see how I like it moved. Because I'm kind of wanting that there. So here's the woodcutter. Let's see what happens, what it looks like to move it here. That moves it within reach. Well, that's not a woodcutter. That's Spinner's hut. Well, that still needs to be within a distributor area, but let's. I don't want to. I didn't want to do that one. I want to do the lumberjack hut. Actually, do you see how you don't have to be literally within the sphere of influence to be close enough? Look at, I move one over, and it's turning the distributor, it lights it up to show that I'm close enough. I'm going to try right here because I'm getting 64% versus 57. There we go. See, we got a cool little, this is like, we got a cool little, town area going on here already. Okay. This is the spinner hut. And I keep forgetting, I kind of just have it thrown in there. Where did I used to have it? Over here, I believe. But it needs something else too. It needed, that's my mill for my wheat and stuff, I think. Yeah, but wow, that's in, you know what? It'd be cool to have a lighthouse, or a windmill over here somewhere. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? That would be kind of neat. Maybe like over here somewhere. Actually, it would look cool right about there, I think. But maybe I should, I don't know if I want to move my church. I don't know. Let me bring it over closer and just see what strikes my fancy. Oh, it's taken a moment. A little bit of lag or delay there. You know, it seems like it would fit. It would just feel right to be next to the wheat, doesn't it? Like, oh, like it would almost belong there. Like maybe between the wheat, right here. I don't know. Maybe that's too close to my. It looks okay, but I think it could look better somewhere else. I still don't know why these dudes are telling me. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. I need wood. But I put wood, but it does take some time. We've got, okay, well, efficiency's going. We're next to a road. Oh, I don't have a road connecting the distribution house, do I? See, I don't know if a distribution house feels right there. It is near the market, though. Maybe actually right next to the market, maybe. I don't know, what do you think? Great. Maybe that seems a little more realistic. And actually, that should connect everything. Actually, this part of the map looks so much cooler than this part of the map, I think. Although now it's starting to thin this out, so this one I can rearrange a bit later on. Maybe I should put the windmill more out, but it does have that influence range. There's the wheat. Now I have to remember there's There's the mill, the wheat, and no, I'm thinking of the sheep and spinner. I thought there was a third element to our stuffage. Wheat, okay, bread. No, see, I was thinking, yeah, the flour is made at the mill, so from the wheat, so that's all we need. And I guess the bread, we the bread we get from the flour and the wheat, or there's just the flour. See, I'm starting to get to the population level where I actually have to start worrying about the balances between production and distribution. And when you first start the game for quite a while, everything is pretty much a 1-to-1 ratio, and it's pretty much easy. It's like, oh, my people need food, I can make one food thingy. But then you need to make wheat or bread, which means you need a wheat farm with at least 2 wheat fields, then you need the mill, and then you need, well, and then you need the mill. I think that's the gist of it, and that has to be within range of the mill has to be within range of the wheat farm, or vice versa, and the distribution house. And actually, I think I can move that out a little more, now that I think about it. Yeah, I can move. Oh, I can't move it that way. Shoot. I can't move it very far out. I don't want to move my fishery. My fishery do. What if I move it right there? I'm still not. I'm not. I'll pass that up for now, or I'll wait till later. I just can't decide on that windmill. Actually, it's 7:58 now. Unfortunately, I'm going to end this. I probably could go a little bit longer, but I'm going to go ahead and end it anyways. And I'm trying to work on that schedule. Thanks to you for watching. Uh, Really, it's always fun to have somebody here. Sorry it wasn't very, super fun. I'll try to make it more action-packed, or just more fun another time. Um, I think we need to finish Bioshock 1, because we have to move on to Bioshock 2. I mean, we just have to. Well, heck, it's free. Just, it's in open beta now, online, that is. So, yeah, if you, it costs nothing to check it out. So, we came, we saw, we conquered. Look at that. That's actually a pretty quaint looking establishment here, isn't it? I turned this whole little area into a nice, quaint little residential area. And, maybe I probably won't do too much more to it actually than this. Because I don't want to purposely overcrowd it. I want the space. I want the more of the realistic little area. And yeah, I love the church right there. I do. So I think I'll let this sit and stew for a night, maybe, or till later. Or even if I still want to keep playing, like later tonight. Well, like I said, later tonight. Maybe I'll fool around with this stuff up here. But I don't know. I'm liking this area. It's gonna be challenging though to get all the other buildings in that have to be within relation to each other, like the lumber, all the lumberjacks. There's the medium market. You can see has a much larger range of influence than this little market. See this little market. Now I might put another house here. I don't know. I don't know though. I like this little area. I like what I got going on here. This quaint little area, and then it can kind of like go zoom, 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 and open up into a more like super crazy area as I go over here. You know, up here, unfortunately, this is the only place the mason's workshop can be up here, because you have to when you first open up the new explorable area, it's the only place that has stone to mine. You can't just put the stonemason on any of these rock formations. You literally have to find an icon that's like a special ice glowing and twirling around that shows there's a deposit there. And this was the only place that had a deposit for me right there to put the Mason's Workshop. That's why I have it way over here and I have this huge road connecting it. But that about wraps it up. For people watching later on the rerun, I will be putting up. I love to make little highlight reels nowadays that are only like a minute, 2 minutes, maybe sometimes 5 to 10 minutes at most. But I also am trying to figure out how to use this MooBot, which is an automatic posting service. It lets me post. It lets me program with links, but it confuses the heck out of me, and it doesn't always work right away. And it uses weird commands. It uses like commands inside of commands inside of commands. It's like the inception of commands. But that about wraps it up. And it doesn't look like it's working. So you can always find me on Twitter. I'm at Jeremy_Stratton. Find me on Google, Facebook, or Google Plus rather, Facebook. I just gave my Twitter out. If you search my name, I also have my blog Just One More, spelled MMORE.com. But I'll go ahead and leave that there for this live stream, and you can always find the links below my Twitch. And please follow if you like what you saw. This is more of a casual, relaxed night. I do some that are more guided and more specific, and others that are just me playing. So, thanks for watching. Thanks again, Deviant, for showing up. It's always fun talking to everybody. Like, I love talking to you and LC2 and lots of other people. I wish more people would show up, but it's always great to have, even if it's a couple people, it's still awesome. Alright, so have a good night, Deviant, and everybody watching this on the rerun, and have a good night and a great week.